The Nine Tails power is gone. So what does that mean for Naruto's power level? How strong is Naruto Uzumaki right now? What does he have available to him? Can he still use 6-Pass Sage Mode? And what about the chakra from all the other tailed beasts? How strong is Naruto? I've heard a lot of talk about his power level, about how he is still the strongest, and some people saying that he will never be the same again. So what's the truth? Are people underestimating Naruto, or are they overhyping him? Let's talk about Naruto's power level, how strong he truly is, and whether or not he still has access to jutsu like the 6-Pass Sage Mode. Because really, that's going to be a defining point in Naruto's power level. So make sure you watch the video to the end because we're going to get into all of the details. And I think you might be surprised at some of the things you learn. It's nice to meet y'all. My name is Michael Madlock. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I love Naruto. And if you do too, go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so that you know when I post new videos just like this. I appreciate y'all for watching, and let's get right into it. It's safe to say that from the very beginning, Naruto was extraordinary. Just amazing. I mean, think about the first jutsu we saw him successfully use. No, I don't mean the sexy jutsu. I'm talking about the multi-shadow clone jutsu, where he created about 1,000 clones at the age of 12 before graduating from the academy. That is incredible. I mean, most jonin far older than him could never pull off a jutsu like that. And so for Naruto to do this really set the stage for his power level. What some people don't know though, is that when Naruto completed this jutsu, he wasn't using the Nine Tails chakra. Naruto was using his own chakra. And that was some 20 years ago. We know our boy Naruto has grown stronger and has come into his own and has reached his natural max chakra level by now. He's in his mid-30s, and so we know that that's increased. I mean, even when he fought the Nine Tails, where he didn't have access to Nine Tails chakra, so we know it was his, he used a crazy amount of chakra to create multi-shadow clones, to use the Rasen Shuriken, and several giant Rasengan against the Nine Tails, and was able to defeat the Nine Tails. I mean, even to go through that Nine Tails ritual, where you have to steal the Nine Tails chakra, you need great chakra levels. So really, there's no question that Naruto's chakra is incredible. I mean, think about it. He still has Sage Mode, and in order to use Sage Mode, you also need large levels of chakra. And of course, Naruto mastered it, like no one else, or at least very few others. So in the chakra department, Naruto is totally fine. He's got more chakra than the vast majority of all Naruto characters. Now, let's not forget that Naruto also received chakra from all of the tailed beasts. That's 1 through 9. Now, of course, number 9 is gone. Rest in peace, Nine Tails. But he still has a small portion of that chakra from those tailed beasts, which would make up quite a bit of chakra. Now, I want to emphasize small portion because he is a Jinchuriki of all these other tailed beasts. But he doesn't have some huge stockpile of chakra. I mean, granted, having some of the chakra of all 9 tailed beasts, or 8 of the 9 tailed beasts, is still an incredible feat, and will still make up a lot of chakra. But the Sage of 6-Pass made it very clear, and so did Sasuke, that Naruto only has a small amount, a little bit, of the tailed beast chakra. But keep in mind, him having access to those other tailed beast chakra means he has access to the Kekkei Genkai as well, including Magnet Release, Boyo Release, Lava Release, as well as the other abilities that those tailed beasts have, including the acid from the Six Tails. So Naruto has a large plethora of abilities available to him if he needs to use them. Will he be able to use them crazy in the way that he was able to use the Nine Tails power? No. Kurama literally said that he no longer has superhuman chakra. And so whenever we've seen Naruto use the tailed beast abilities, it's always in small portion, considerably compared to his own, and it's always the singular jutsu, which is the Rasen Shuriken. But still, again, Naruto is totally fine by himself with his own chakra. I mean, think about when he used the supermassive Rasengan against Delta. It was gigantic, and it dwarfed her and him, and was able to defeat her. And he used that quite simply and easily. His speed was really based on him using the Nine Tails chakra mode, and yet still, he doesn't have it. Naruto's base speed is still incredibly quick. The fastest I can point him at is in the Naruto Retsuden novel, Naruto was able to move faster than a beam of light. So because of this, we can put him at speed of light at base while sick, because in this novel he was quite sickly. So base Naruto, fatigued and very sick, can move at the speed of light, which means that Naruto at full health would be obviously faster than the speed of light. We can't really say exactly where he's at. I mean, in the manga, he was able to go toe-to-toe with Momoshiki and actually strike Momoshiki, a fused Momoshiki. So we can say that he is much faster than the speed of light and fast enough to go up against a godly fused Otsutsuki. So two Otsutsuki combined. So base Naruto is still very, very quick. And that's without Sage Mode, which enhances your speed, durability, and strength. In all honesty, that puts him above pretty much every character in the current Naruto series, to be honest. I mean, except Sasuke. Obviously, Sasuke would arguably be the fastest person in the Naruto series right now. And that's because Sasuke's base speed was always able to keep up with Naruto in his Nine-Tails chakra form. And so if Naruto in his Nine-Tails chakra form is faster than he is at base, then that means Sasuke is faster than current Naruto right now. Far and beyond. And then, of course, let's not forget that Naruto has over 30 different types of Rasengan, and so he has that available to him. And then he's learned new jutsu, such as the sealing jutsu he used to open up the secret hidden leaf hideout under the village, and then, of course, the earth wall technique that he knows. We're going to talk about whether Naruto still has 6-pass Sage Mode, but before we get into that, we really need to take a moment to talk about the Sage Mode in general. Now, we just saw in the newest chapter of Boruto that was released this month that Naruto still requires quite a bit of time to use Sage Mode. There was an entire conversation going on while he was doing it, which really shows his ability to concentrate and stay still. But even still, the fact that he requires this time says a lot. What it says to us is that he can't do like Hashirama and enter Sage Mode almost instantly. He, again, requires time. And so when he did this, he did mention to Shikamaru that his Sage Mode can be kept for longer now. So although it still requires time to enter it, he can stay in it for much longer. According to him, he said that this is a result of the wisdom of age. Which is hilarious because Naruto has never really been known for his wisdom, but at least we know that he can stay in Sage Mode for longer than he could before. And of course, when he's in Sage Mode, his strength is comparable to Tsunade's. And we know that Tsunade's strength is natural, but she can also increase her strength with her chakra. And so as a kid, Naruto was able to lift a giant rhino summoning, among other things. And then of course he has Kawazu Kumite, which is frog taijutsu, frog hand-to-hand combat, which he can use to control the nature energy around him to hit opponents that he doesn't directly have contact with. So Naruto still has a plethora of amazing abilities, including his sensory, which is the greatest sensory in Naruto right now, other than the Otsutsuki sensory. So it's got some incredible abilities still with Sage Mode. So, in a battle situation, he would be able to create multiple shadow clones, have one shadow clone leave the area of the battlefield, build nature energy, which would require time, and then he would be able to stay in Sage Mode. So, that's kind of good news for us, but he's still incredibly nerfed. With that being said, though, before we get into the 6-pass Sage Mode, with that being said, Naruto is still stronger than pretty much everybody. Now, it's a debate whether or not he's stronger than Sasuke or Sakura. Yes, that is a debate, believe it or not. But he could still solo all of the Kage and probably the entire Hidden Leaf Village if he needed to. Despite the fact that Shikamaru literally said in the recent chapter that Naruto should be thankful that they weren't trying to stop him from going. And so that insinuates to Shikamaru that they had the ability to stop him. Just FYI. So then the big question that everybody wants to know is, does Naruto still have 6-pass Sage Mode? A lot of people say yes, and a lot of people say no. But we really have to think about, what is 6-pass Sage Mode? How did Naruto obtain it? Naruto was able to obtain the 6-pass Sage Mode from Hagoromo Otsutsuki, the Sage of 6 Paths. And he was able to do this when he had access to all the Telpi's chakra We know this is the case because in the novel, Shikamaru stated that because Naruto had all the Tailpiece chakra, he was able to use Six Path Sage Mode. This was insinuated by Shikamaru in a official canon Naruto novel. So now that the Nine Tails is gone, this means that Naruto can no longer use Six Path Sage Mode. And the new manga reinforces this idea. But before I explain to you why the new manga tells us that, you need to know one other thing. This last point was sort of kind of staring us right in the face, and that's because Six Path Sage Mode clearly is a part of the Nine Tails power, in a way. And this is because look at Naruto's eyes when he's in this form. It's literally the Toad Flats and the Nine Tails eye. That just reinforces the fact that Naruto no longer has access to this eye. And so he does not have Six Path Sage Mode. I'm confident enough in saying that at the moment. And so, of course, this is a huge nerf to him. At the end of the day, Naruto is still incredibly powerful and still one of, if not the strongest person on Earth right now, humans at least. And so, and that's debating whether or not you want to count Borishiki as a person, or if you want to say that Boruto, now that he can control a portion of Momoshiki, whether or not he's stronger than Naruto is right now. So, at the end of the day, Naruto is still incredibly powerful. And he will always be the MC. He will always be the MC. So let me know what you guys think about Naruto's power level down below. Tell me what you think about the opponents that he can defeat and whether or not he is as strong as, a lot of us want to believe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I love making these videos. If you don't know who I am, my name is Michael Madlock, and I like Naruto. So if you like listening to this kind of content, if you like discussing Naruto, if you like hearing other points of views that may not be the most popular point of view, go ahead and sub, turn on notifications, and hit that like button. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.
Continue the body, the flow, get the money, the moolah, the dough, keep coming. I gotta get more, and I'm making this till it mo. Watch me stand on it, think I'm 6'4", from couch to couch, sleeping on floors. I needed a home, I beat on repeat and she moan. Don't think she can leave me. That's crazy. She really not fine, she is basic. Her attitude make me replace. Need a fine for the time and the pain. Yo, mama go, where did your baby? Don't gotta agree, it's okay when you find out I'm leaving. I'm racing, I gotta go. Go, 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 go. I got a new persona, baby. You make me crazy, I don't condone it. Would you please settle down, settle down? I got a new persona lately. Think you hate me, I don't really think shit's working out, working out, working out. I can't sleep, I'm an addict, I really love rapping. I came up from ragging and road. Won't speak without millies in motion. PTP, peep the promotion. Put this shit on and just post. I fuck with no stylist, I chose it. Hey, your ones looking funny, they close to fake. They share the same gun, hit below the drink. Captain saving them hoes, he be holding the cake. Chill, chill, chill. Let me punch it in one more time, wait, I take trip and then fuck on the bay. We go back to back, do no delay. So far gon' think I'm all brave. She thinking I'm one of the great. Valentino the sensei. Smoke so much gone out my brain.